Brie, and I just graduated from Tulane University with my 3rd degree in public relations, and FYI, I'm looking for a job now. But how I wanted to celebrate was doing a really fun makeup tutorial based on our colors. Our colors are green, blue, and white, and you really don't see that very often, and I see so much of LSU represented on YouTube, but I don't see Tulane represented enough. So I wanted to do a big makeup tutorial based on our green wave colors and my alumni pride. I am so excited to be finished with school and hitting the job market yet again. But this is a really fun tutorial that you can wear during the day, you can wear it at night, and the colors are really versatile. I wanted to break away from my usual warm tones that I use and typical neutrals to do something a little more fun and exotic for this winter. We have Mardi Gras coming up, so there's going to be lots of fun tutorials and videos on that, but I wanted to give this to you. It's kind of different than what I usually do and show you my new foundation routine, everything that I'm doing. So stay tuned and watch this video. Give it a big thumbs up for graduating college again, and click that subscribe button and roll wave. Bye! Alright, let's get started. I'm using the Dermablend. I'm using this as concealer, as you can see. It does a really good job. It's supposed to be a foundation, but that's not exactly what I use it for, and it really provides great coverage if you want to use it as a concealer. And you can see my skin is pretty bad, so I am applying this very liberally. The next thing I'm using is the Kat Von D Tattoo Lock-It Foundation. This also provides a lot of coverage, and I really like it. It also gives me a lot of color because I have obviously not been out in the sun this year, or at least since the summer. And I'm going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind. I don't really know if this is supposed to be a primer or a concealer, but I use this as a primer, a concealer, and a highlighter. If you see, I'm using it to highlight my forehead and my cupid's bow, my chin, and then I'm starting the process covering my dark circles, and then I'm going in with a damp beauty blender and blending that out. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime to continue trying to cover my dark circles. As you can tell, I use a lot of product to try to cover it. It's the bane of my existence. And this is my very favorite brush. I'm using that to kind of blend it out, and you can still see so much redness in my eyes. Then I'm going to go over that with the Smashbox powder. I think this also provides such great coverage, and you can just click off just the right amount. And you can see that blends in flawlessly. It covers any imperfections. It starts to blend out the foundation that has not been blended, and going fast. Next, this is the Nars palette. This is one of the ones I did for Christmas, and I'm going to start contouring with the Laguna bronzer. It is my absolute favorite, and I have been absolutely obsessed with contouring. This cheek palette is called Nars Virtual Domination. And I'm going in, I'm using a little brush from Bare Minerals, and I'm just gonna kind of smoke out right around my hairline. And then I'm using that Laguna bronzer also to kind of shape my nose a bit and give it just a more definition. And I'm mixing all of the blushes. The one that I use the most on that brush is called Deep Throat. Then I'm going in with IT Cosmetics, and I'm using that as a highlighter for this look. It doesn't really show with my lighting in my studio, but it provides such a great shimmer, and I'm obsessed. And I'm just going to kind of brush my brows before I go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. The color I use is Medium Ash, and my brows are so light, so I really have to draw them in. And I just use kind of smaller strokes to start off, and then I color, and you would never know. See, look at the difference. Ooh, look at that. I have eyebrows now. And now I'm going in with the other eye, and I just have to be careful because you don't want it to look too drawn. And next, this is one of the MAC Mineralized powders. Again, I have to keep going over my skin. I'm going to go under the eyes and try to reflect some light on there so it doesn't look so dark. Naturally, I always have so much darkness. And this is the Wonderwoman palette from MAC. I love this one, and I'm mixing in the medium blue and the gray. And I'm just going in with just a basic brush. I'm sure I got that at the dollar store, super inexpensive. And I'm just going to put it in my crease. I'm not being too careful about it. You can see how messy it is. And then I'm going to go in after that with a big fluffy brush and kind of blend that in a bit more. But I don't typically go for a lot of blues, but I love this blue. It is my favorite that I have ever purchased, and that says a lot. See, there's my fluffy brush. That one is from Sephora, and it's a bit more expensive, and I absolutely love it. And it's just going to blend everything in. And this is the Bare Minerals Shadow Duo in the Scenic route, and that is the first green that I'm going in with on top of a Bare Minerals brush. Just doing small patting motions to try to build up that pretty green. And I'm using my MAC Fix Plus spray. And this green pigment that I'm using is actually the color that they use in the Broadway show Wicked, and I love it. It is called Golden Olive Pigment. Isn't that beautiful? And putting that Fix Plus spray on it really gives it that perfect, beautiful green shimmer that kind of reminds me of a seafoam green wave. And also, it's reminiscent of Elphaba. Then I'm going to go back in with a different color blue and just really put it in my crease because I want a differentiation in the colors for this look. I want it to go from white to blue to green. Oh, and there's my white. It's Urban Decay Zephyr, and that is my absolute favorite highlight color for under my brows. Look at that. Isn't that just perfect? It's not too shimmer so you look like a hooker, but it's just this perfect white. I just love it. It is my favorite, and pretty much for my everyday go-to look, I grab that one as my highlight color. And I'm also going to put a little bit underneath my eyes. As you can see, with everything I've put on it, under my eyes is still kind of red. So I'm going to use that and just sort of lighten it up just a little bit, and then I'm going to go over it with eyeliner shortly after this. I am using the Smashbox eyeshadow that has a little sharpener in the top. I'll list all the products in the bottom bar, but I love that it stays sharp so you can really get in that waterline. This product is supposed to be waterproof. I've used it a few times. It's a relatively new product that I've recently purchased, but I really like it, and I also love that it stays sharp. How amazing is that? And if you're doing makeup on other people, this is also really convenient and sanitary. On top of that, I'm using the Better Than Sex Mascara. This mascara is amazing and probably my favorite mascara of the year. Oh, got some on my nose. Gross, let's wipe it off and lick my finger like a mama and wipe it off. And on top of my lashes, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Puro Amour. Then I'm going in on top of that with the Dior It Lash Mascara. And the mascara is tight, so it really separates those lashes. And then I'm combining two lip colors from MAC. I will have to list that color on the bottom bar because I don't know it off the top of my head. But the gloss color on top of it is called See Through. And it is also Britney Spears' favorite lip gloss, and mine as well. Then I'm going on top of that with some sort of, I think it's Lancome. It just really is going to set the foundation and make it longer lasting. Once I put something on, I want it to last all day, and I really want to set that foundation in the powder. And I'm straightening my hair, which takes quite a while. This look can be an everyday daytime look that is super versatile, that you can wear anywhere, anytime. You can even spice it up with a few more sparkles and make it a really good night look. Thank you guys for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up for graduating college again. And please click that subscribe button up at the top. And I'll see you next time. Bye!